Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tech Connect podcast. I'm your host, Tawheda Ali, and today we'll be talking about Kenya's growing role in Africa's tech ecosystem. And I'll let my co-host introduce herself.
Hello guys, my name is Caroline Wavinya.
So as you can see right now, I think Kenya, we are heading in a right direction and a good direction, considering that you are becoming tech giants.
True.
I didn't think that we'll be playing a big role in the tech ecosystem, but looking at the way things are going, Kenya is heading far.
So when we take a look at like the fintech dominated field in Africa, we can see that first of all, Kenya, the introduction of M-Pesa, that one only has revolutionized everything in Kenya because right now, like initially you were able to do like mobile money payments using M-Pesa. It's not like the kitambo times. Like I have to go niende nipeleke pesa sijui nikate ile stuff ya posta.
It was a long process.
Nikate ile stuff ya posta ama probably nipeleke kwa bank kitu kama hiyo.
That's so
like,
true.
It's making like ease of financial services to be like
easier.
And very efficient.
Because sasa ukiangalia even say I think people are now heading to the cashless world because say people find it even hard working with cash.
True.
Especially we can just take a look in Nairobi. Comment unalipa na M-Pesa. Ukienda kwa kibanda you pay with M-Pesa. Like just everywhere it's M-Pesa. So that means that even the people, the locals are being being digitized. And they're getting to that direction here, like mambo na financial inclusion and digital literacy.
And it's actually ni kitu poa because we can see like Kenya iko worldly ranked as like a global leader in like the mobile money whatever
services.
Mobile money services. Juu hata siku hizi ukiangalia kuna places unaendanga unapata inasema no cash. Hakuna kutumia cash. Na ni kitu mzuri. How many times have you actually thrown money ukidhani umeshika karatasi ama ukidhani ni kitu tu tuseme katakataka ulikuwa umeshika. You just throw money.
And also adding on that, we see even say banks that are transforming from like, you see kitambo, I think, when let's say I have money I need to deposit, I need to be at the bank physically. But right now, a lot of banks are introducing the digital banking where you can just, I have money in my M-Pesa, I just transfer it to my bank account directly without needing to go to the bank physically. So I think, tukiangalia sasa, if a lot of banks are doing that, that means that you are heading to like, you are heading somewhere where like, it will be just cashless. Just digital, and it's so nice because you don't even need to like stressed if I want to send money to someone, let's say is in Morocco. With the digital banking services and even M-Pesa, I'll have a means to send money to anywhere and to anyone around the world. We can also see in the tech ecosystem, Kenya is leading with hosting international tech conferences. Like, I think, just this year, Kenya has hosted the Africa Tech Summit. It has hosted the Cardano Tech Summit and a lot of summits that tech. So this shows that it's not just playing its role, but it shows that even as investors and people from international people come to Kenya to invest and also like to grow with Kenyans.
That's why Kenya is getting the nickname Silicon Savannah because as you can see, like it has like a very largely growing like tech ecosystem. You take a look at, leave alone the hosting of the tech conferences and summit. You can see that we have like the tech hubs. Like we have iHub. We have MC Lab, East Africa. We have a lot of them, and these things are like zina match similarly like the Silicon Valley in USA. And you see, for you to be like in a position whereby una compareiwa na already like developed countries, it means like you are really doing something great.
Yeah, we're in a good position actually.
True.
Talking of the Silicon Savannah, we are having the Konza Technopolis that is being constructed.
Yeah.
And I believe once that project is completed, Kenya is becoming something else because it's a smart city.
True.
With I think they'll be building universities there, research labs.
I actually saw Open University Kenya, and there was this name of KAIST. I don't know the whole name of that institution, but it's KAIST. It's like sort of, I'm not sure about it, but it's like a proposed institution to be built there.
Yeah, I think there is one that's already there, Pia. And I'm like, this is a really good project considering that, so at least I'll be bragging and saying in my country we have a smart city.
Yeah.
I'm from Kenya, we have this smart city. It's called, is it Tatu? Is that the name of the place? It's Konza. I think it's Konza City. Yeah.
Tatu is
it's another one.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, I'm from Kenya, we have a Konza City, data smart city.
Yeah. Okay, so as we can see, like the presence of these, let's say like these hubs, the presence of Konza Technopolis, it's really contributing well to the economy of Kenya.
Yeah.
And leave alone the economy, it's also contributing to us individually, because when we have like a tech hub or a hub for teaching any other skills, you'll find that people are getting knowledge, probably knowledge that you wouldn't have gotten in, let's say,
at school
or this learning institution. And as a country, having such development, ni kitu poa.
I think it's also creating job opportunities.
Yeah, job opportunities zitakuwa, and then utapata the tech ecosystem inakuwa like strengthened compared to how the other times zilikuwa. There utapata kuna labs where you can test like maybe a tech, whatever that you can use in future to like make advancements in the country. Yeah,
and also talking of the hubs that we have, innovation hubs and centers, you can see they usually support startups and innovation.
True.
You see, I think we went together last year during the iHub. They had the Edge Tech program. Yeah, and we saw like there were a lot of startups there, and they were with the support from iHub and other partners, like they're able to like teach these people what they need to strengthen in their startups, what needs to be iondoshwe. So this shows that it's not that we are just adopting to it, but we are really working hard on it.
Yeah, because these things really play a transformational role in our country.
Yeah.
Because leave alone them bringing up new technology methods, they are also like transforming the economy. Like unapata your ideas are being transformed into a scalable technology business.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you have an idea and you have funding, do you have like a place maybe where you can get mentorship, you can get guidance so that you can transform your idea into like a real thing? Because it's not only the funding which is required to make this thing a success. You also need someone
skills.
Yeah, someone who can offer you like guidance on how to go about this thing.
And I think topping on what you have said, I think we can see even the Standard Chartered banks. I mean, like a lot of banks right now, they're also investing in tech. Ukiangalia kama I think Standard Chartered, I&M. They have these programs. Come for the I&M, they all launched this program last week for
the Better Lab.
B-Lab Africa. With B-Lab Africa, empowering SMEs. And it's not that they're just going to give out funds, but no, with those funds, kuna like a program that is going to happen, like they're going to be taught this is how we're supposed to do this. Mm-hmm. And also come Standard Chartered, we saw their women in tech cohorts. Yeah. They used to like wanawachukua and they teach them, I don't know for how long, then they graduate, and then they're given the funds to continue growing their startups, which is really nice.
Yeah. And then another thing about this is about the attraction of like international investors.
Yeah.
Because if right now, big tech companies wataona like you have like ongoing developments kuhusu technology, they'll want to maybe fund your ventures, they'd want to invest in you, ama alternatively they'd want to collaborate with you in doing a certain project, and that collaboration hiyo tu hata kama ni kidogo inaweza fanya
it means a lot.
First of all it means employment. Second, it means like Kenya, maybe it can move from, let's say ilikuwa ranked third
to another position.
Yeah, it can move to another position here.
Yeah, I think we can also see like most of the African cloud services, they're doing a great job, especially in Kenya. We have the IX Africa Data Center, and it's now working with international companies to like do the storage of the data and everything. So this means we're in a great position as Kenyans and Kenya in the tech ecosystem. Like it means a lot.
True. Because even our expansion, it's really shaking our neighbors.
Yeah.
When we take a look at the East African community, we can see that Kenya influence our neighbors to probably pull up their socks when it comes to the tech sector. Because you see now this influence inawafanya like wakuwe like na that pia the enthusiasm ya kuventure into tech. It's not like they don't have such ninis, but ile wafanye like upgrades in their tech sector, because you can see like Kenya expand like its tech startups ama to other startups which venture in tech into like our neighboring country, and them expanding there, see the technology which they are building wanaipeleka huko pia, which makes it like a good thing for them, because pia wao as we advance, they're also borrowing something from us and they are also advancing.
Yeah, and I think what I love about what I love about Kenya being at the forefront in tech is we're leaving no one behind.
True.
Because ukiangalia, it's not about the technical part of technology, like the hard part of technology. We are not focusing on just companies, on just corporate companies, We're also focusing on those people like kama farmers, students, pia wako, like they're being included.
Yeah.
Kama so ukiangalia on the farming agricultural sector, we are having people who are actually coming up with startups that could focus on climate change solutions that will help farmers. Mfano ajue, this is the time naeza panda hii mti, but this is the time naeza harvest, this is the time I can do this. So it's not like we're leaving anyone behind. We are all moving forward as Kenyans, and that is so nice.
Even smart farming. See, you've seen the use of drones to farm, because I mean, not everyone can afford drone, but if a startup is coming and giving farmers drones, even if it's for lipa mdogo mdogo, utakuwa unalipia mdogo mdogo, at the end of the day maybe unaweza lipa mingi, but let's take for a case where farmers have a sacco. See, that sacco will acquire those drones, because at the end of the day they'll receive a certain percentage from the income the farmer makes. That will be a good thing. Do imagine you are spraying like 2 acres of land, una spray like cabbages zako zenye umepanda. How long will you take kama hauna laborers? Uta take a lot of time. But if you have things like drones, it will be very, very, very easy for you. Even
that's so true.
In the health sector, hakuna sector inaachwa nyuma. Like,
we're moving forward together.
The the thing I love about it is the inclusion part. Everyone has to take like
A part.
a share. Yeah.
And also talking about tech, the latest, should I say amazing? The latest amazing tech, AI.
Yeah.
I think we were ranked, I don't know, position 1 or 2 globally, Kenyans, for using AI. That shows how fast and how quick we are at adopting in technology. Like, I was like, wow. I think we were position 2 or 1 last year. And I was like, we even defeated America. I was like, hey, this is so great. Because you can see right now, even the conversation has changed from AI taking our jobs to how are we going to use AI to make our job more productive, more efficient, and more easy. Because nakumbuka when AI was first introduced, we were like, oh, this is coming to take over our jobs. We can't use AI. I don't want to use AI. It's going to replace me. But it's not going to replace you. Say Kenyans have gotten that, like, I think they've gotten the aspect of AI and how they can use it. So I really like it that even some companies say they're having it in their operations, like, for them to like equal efficient. Equal, they're going to like fire their employees.
Yeah, because they like initially these companies have seen like AI as their teammate.
Yeah.
It's just like an additional employee in the company. Hata kama like maybe hailipwi. Yeah. So because ukiangalia, as you've said, inatumika in like crop data analysis. Hapo utapata the farmer doesn't have to go through like that kitambo procedure to do like maybe niende pharmacy na kamatawi, ati pharmacy agrovet na kamatawi juu kako na certain disease. I only have to like take a photo and then inaniletea. Then ukiangalia pia the health sector inatumika in diagnostics. And then the current problem, cybersecurity.
Yeah.
To detect fraud in, let's say, financial payments.
Yeah. Digital payments.
Yeah, in digital payments. And when we use this, you see like sisi ni kama customers wa AI.
Yeah.
So utapata ina enhance the services we are offering pia. Because when we use that AI, utapata our work, see ati without it, our work wouldn't be efficient. It would, but it's making it more efficient because there are things that we don't know and probably it knows. So in a add like a more advanced knowledge on top of the knowledge we have.
Yeah, talking on that, on cybersecurity, I think Kenya, we were ranked, I think, I don't know, we were leading in cybercrime cases. So I think the adoption of AI in Kenya, they're going to do a great job in like ensuring like hizo cases zinakuwa minimized because apparently we are the victims of cybersecurity. Yeah. And the funny thing about this thing, the cyber criminals, sometimes he's not even a Kenyan, he's not even in Kenya, let's say it's someone in another continent. Because apparently they have been having breakdowns. Interpol has been having breakdowns of cyber criminals. So you see, I went to an event and they were talking about cyber security in Kenya and how like they can come up with measures to minimize it. And they were saying these people, they know. They're just, should I say, too techish at some point. So they'll just be like, the police have tracked them down. Today they're in Langata. In the next minute, the police arrives there, maybe they're already in Tanzania. So they keep on moving. But just right now with the adoption of AI, and I think the partnership between government and private sectors, I think there'll be a great job that will be done in making sure cyber criminals are getting captured.
So, as we can see, pia gava ijaachwa nyuma.
Yani Kenya tuliamua we are moving forward together.
Yeah, haijaachwa nyuma because embrace the digital government platforms like eCitizen. because here unaweza access the tuseme public services online. Juu let's say for example sahi ungekuwa una apply passport hakuna e-citizen, maybe probably ungekuwa required uende na vitu zako Nyayo House with your 12,000 of applying that passport there and
kuchokeshana.
Then probably you get mugged on the way and you see sasa mko wengi. By the time mnapanga laini hapo, kila mtu aanze kujaziwa details zake kwa systems.
I think I remember, was it how many years ago? I don't know how many years ago, but I used to see on the television, watu wako I think ni Nyayo House. People are in lines waiting for their passport. I was like, this is so like, someone will spend the whole day there and bado watapata passport yake. So it's better if they have introduced such services because we need like to go faster.
Yeah, even in some schools we've seen wameka hiyo kulipa online. You don't have to like kushinda ati umeenda shule ukakram account number ya shule hapo unashinda ukieka kulipa na pay bill.
It used to be so stressful.
Yeah, because kupanga laini, imagine you are over 5,000 students and nyinyi wote mmequeue hapo mnapanga laini. Introduction of such things zina make things efficient and they are really like saving people on the time and maybe the finances they would have used to go and get such services. As you had said, the story of if kujaza passport uko Malindi unaenda Mombasa, hiyo ingekuteka how long?
I think I would have even given up.
Yeah, because the distance itself.
It's tiring.
Yeah.
So in short, it will not only cost you the passport, but also transport of going and you have to go there. They'll call you back. You go for it. So it's kind of too much.
And probably accommodation because I mean, probably hukupata basi ya kurudi, so you have to spend a night somewhere.
But I just like the fact that as Kenyans, you're moving together, like clock it.
Yeah, like there's no sector which is being left behind. And it's a good thing for a country to be like that because hiyo time sectors zote zimeupgrade inamaanisha country as a country tunasonga mbele. So hakuna sector to pull back because haija adopt to such advancements.
From education, from health, government, agriculture, like we are all moving forward to like so that you go to a tech because even that's a local person outside there, in one way or the other anatumia tech, either a smartphone, either financial services, even the Bolt, the e-commerce, food services, we all use tech. Because sasa kitambo ilikuwa kuna as a takeaway.
Nini?
Did we have takeaways? Like kama say if I want a takeaway, like just call KFC.
Na order Globos.
Yeah, so you see.
Azikuwa.
So imagine if we're still living in that era. You want to have KFC, like let's say KFC iko Mombasa Road. So you have to park yourself all the way to Mombasa Road to have KFC. Like, seriously.
Ama uko kwa ofisi and you want mtu akulete chakula but now hakuna hizo stuff za delivery, you have to jiamsha uache kazi yako ikiwa pending.
Ama online platforms like the Kilimall and Jumia. So let's say umeona kitu umekipenda but sasa there is no way you're gonna get it.
But looking at the other side of these things, kuna pia disadvantages of them because I mean the scams are everywhere.
No, I think okay, tech is it's not I'm sure tech is good.
Very good.
But it has created an opportunity for criminals. Some criminals.
Kila mtu ako biashara Tawheda. So everyone like literally hata live alone Kenya. Hata it's like all over the world. Like every advancement
has a risk.
Yeah.
But that's so true because at the cyber security event that I went, they were saying with increased advancement in tech, the chances of cyber crimes are also becoming high.
Yeah.
So that means when you are moving forward, tusisahau like what are the risks and how are we going to like fight hizo risk ndo zisikuwe excess. Because sasa hii, let's say mi natumia a digital payment app, si ndio? And you know, they usually send you notifications, emails. And let's say someone is not well educated about them. And okay, they're using it, but they're not like very much familiar about maybe on a cyber crimes. So someone sends you an email and tells you, so we're at the bank, so we want you to press this, you know, click this, you know, for us to do, we need to configure what to... You press, in 1 minute, your account is zero, like...
Yeah.
And maybe you try to contact the bank, wanakwambia that's not from us, it's from scammers. So as much as we are like moving forward in the tech ecosystem, we should also like make sure that our people are familiar and like they're digitally literate. They know, like tumewafundisha watu, like we create awareness, teach them, create these workshops, at least for people to be familiar. In case of anything suspicious, mtu amejiprepare.
Yeah.
Si kimrambe.
Yeah, like let's say sahi, if company X introduces, let's say a digital payment, like hizo platforms.
Yeah.
After we introduce, probably it will be like a sector ama a section, like wenye tunakuanga na departments in a company. Sio watakuwa wameileta kama another department in their company, and they'll have employees in that department. The way they have introduced that department and have employees, kuna mtu atakuwa ameintroduce department yake ya kucontact like hizo frauds, scamming people money. So it's like every nini introduce a fraud job to another person.
Let me tell you, I had this story during an event, cyber security. This is what they said. A company, it's a hotel actually, a resort. Kama hizi big resort in I think US. You know, si venye kuna staff hapo. Uchapata venye sasa kuna ile, let's say I'm locked out of my account ya kampuni. So I'll have to like, let's say contact the IT niambie, oh kindly, kama you locked me out, sort out this. So tell me why these people go... let's say they just stalked one employee, they found details zake zote, and then what they did, they contacted the company, the resort, and they were like, oh, sorry, this person, I'm working in this company, in this sector, and I'm locked out of my account. Kindly, can you help me? So obviously the person at the other end will be like, oh, he needs to like confirm the information that you are really working there. So this person has all the information, and they give the person, only for them to not realize that this person was a scammer. So they just logged him in their system, and they just lost a lot, billions of money. And some guests, I don't know, were locked outside. Like it was just chaos. So I think for companies and organizations, they should have, wasikuwe na ile like, they wait for that event to happen for them to work on it, because I think that's the problem. We wait for something to occur for us to work on it. Like we are not prepared. So what they should do is like they be prepared as early as mkiwa na department ya IT. Make sure you sanitize your employees about cybersecurity, because I think that's the trending risk that's going on. So as long as they have like hiyo mambo na IT, they should also have how are they going to combat them, how are they going to fight in case there is a cyber crime happening in the organization. Because tukisema ati tukae, we're just waiting for like an attack to happen for us to act. No, that's not going to work. Because every day you are going to be attacked and then you take an action. So for you to take an action na mapema, just prepare your employers, teach them as early as possible for them like to be aware.
So as we can see, we have 3 outstanding countries, which are Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. So, and as we take a look at Nigeria, we can see it's like the funding giant of tech in Africa.
Yeah.
Take a look at a good look at companies like Fincra, Moneypoint,
Yeah, they're all Nigerian companies, Big Knob.
And for them to be able to afford like such big tech funding, obviously they have also like attract foreign ama international investors to
They've
invest.
really worked hard on it.
Yeah, because for you to be ranked on top in like tech funding, you must be really doing a really great job.
And actually, I think that we have a lot of startups in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Me too.
Until I saw them at the Africa Tech Summit, like almost all of them are from Nigeria. And it's not that they're only based in Nigeria, but let's say they're founded in Nigeria, but they have their other offices, let's say in Kenya, in other countries, which is so nice.
Yeah, and as we were at the tech summit, you saw that some are looking forward to like bringing up their offices in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Because to them, they view Nairobi as like, Kenya as like, is a great place, and they see the cities in Kenya as good places to bring their investment, because they have seen other startups which have been brought here doing so well.
Yeah. Especially Nairobi. Nairobi, like, I think even international companies, no matter, like, wako na company where, but they must have one in Nairobi.
And even if it's a small office.
Yeah, they usually do launches.
Yeah.
And also you can see South Africa. South Africa, our southern brothers and sisters there, they're really doing a great job in infrastructures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we see like cities like Joburg and Cape Town, they've really like
advanced.
They have advanced, and then establish a lot of tech farms, a lot of venture capital markets, which is actually making hizo ndo vitu zina shoot their company up when it comes to like infrastructural leading in the tech side.
Yeah, and I like the fact that all these countries are not competing. They're working together in ensuring like this is not just about Kenya as a country, but it's about Africa as a continent.
Yeah.
Because as long as Kenya is moving forward, it's not just us, it's the whole Africa moving forward. Because we are all brothers and sisters at the end of the day.
True.
So if you see like Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa really work closely in ensuring like we are moving forward as the African continent in tech. Because ukiangalia at the Africa Tech Summit, it wasn't just about Kenya. It was about Nigeria, South Africa, Rwanda, like different countries were brought together, like with the aim of like moving forward, like the tech ecosystem in Africa has to move forward.
Yeah, and it's a good thing to see like African nations coming together to like improve like the cross-border investments of startups, of financial institution. Because I mean, if right now we focus on, let's say, the rivalry of the countries, I mean, Africa as a continent will not have like developments. Because rivalry creates a lot of things, but collaboration and partnership really brings a lot of like maendeleo like the continent.
And also it's like more of market expansion. Because if let's say a company in Kenya, a startup in Kenya, it has been opened, wakisema they want to expand to Nigeria, to South Africa, to Egypt, to Rwanda, to Tanzania, like it's expanding the market and also like creating an opportunity for like different people in different countries.
Yeah, because different people in different places, they all have different ideas.
Yeah, different skills.
It doesn't mean juu sasa kampani yako ilifoundiwa in Kenya usipeleke Rwanda. Because kuna maybe mtu wako huko Rwanda and he or she has an idea which can like make your company really like shoot up.
Yeah.
Equal like maybe into international levels. So create like job opportunities for those people. Na pia wao wakipeleka like after taking your startup there, it will also make, let's say, Rwanda, like, it's sort of wanna incorporate that tech into their like systems of the country.
Yeah, and also we can see like the collaboration between these nations, collaboration between African countries, like it encourages problem solving and networking. Let's say ukiangalia hizi startups, most of them, they usually, mtu hamki tu like, today I want to open this company. No, they usually look for gaps, for problems, for challenges that need to be solved.
True.
So if someone comes up with, let's say, a smart farming app, maybe it's because I've seen in this community they're really struggling with this and this. So how can what can I come up with yenye itasaidia ku minimize this thing ama to like bridge that gap, which is so nice. So because if we look at this African fintech, some startups, they're not focusing like on themselves. They're focusing on like Africa as a continent and as a globally, like it's about like kuinuana and helping each other and also networking. So if I think we saw at the Africa Tech Summit, most of those people who had attended, they were saying like they are there also to look to connect, network, and also collaborate, because they believe collaboration is like it's everything. And that's all we discussed today about Kenya's growing role in Africa's tech ecosystem. And I'm so glad we are moving forward as a country. No one is being left behind. Kama umeachwa nyuma, follow us, please. We're all moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, like, this journey actually of like the Kenya's journey to the like fintech innovation inaonyesha like the way a country can grow economically because of just the small things, like the introduction of M-Pesa, the introduction of labs, the introduction of Konza City, and it has really made the country grow face by face. And as you said, it's like showing resilience, because sai huwezi amka utoke from phase 1 to phase 2. Leo umeanza phase 1, then kesho uko phase 2. It's a matter of patience and taking correction, improving every step you make.
Because at some point you'll just fail and start over. So resilience comes when you're like, I'm not giving up on this. I have to see it coming. Because I believe the one who founded M-Pesa never thought maybe like
itaienda mahali.
Yeah, look where we are now.
Yeah. And that has really made the country set a very powerful example to the rest of the African countries when it comes to tech.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice thing, which as Kenyans we should be proud of it.
Yeah, I think we should clock it.
Yeah.
And I was your host, Tawheda Ali.
And I'm Caroline Wavinya. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for the updates of the next episode. And also don't forget to leave your comments on the comment sections.
See you on the next episode.